John C. Maxwell, the leadership thought leader. The bookends of success are starting and finishing. I was listening to an interview of Lael this weekend, and she's talking about how excited she is to begin this 2,700-mile trip. By the way, the first time she won it, she has asthma. She discovered she has asthma because she was having a hard time breathing. So she rode herself to an emergency room. She met a doctor. She spent about a half a day there. They x-rayed her lungs to make sure she didn't have pneumonia. And then they said, you have severe asthma, and you might want to consider dropping out of this race. She said, no, I'm a finisher. I don't just start these things. I finish these things. And she finished, and she broke the woman's record. And people said, that was just incredible that you were able to finish in the time that you finished in. And she said, oh, but if I hadn't been sick, if this hadn't happened, I could have done better. You know what she did? She went home for a few weeks, then she rode back out. Almost the length of what she was going to ride, she rode back out, and she did a time trial, and she knocked a day and a half off of her time. And her goal is to set the record in that race. Whether she sets it or not is probably irrelevant. Mike Hall, no relative of mine, the great endurance athlete Mike Hall, holds the record at just under 14 days. And I think you will see in the next year or two this incredible just will to win. She knows it's finishing. So not only did she get out of the emergency room, finish the first Tour Divide, but like I said, 2 weeks later after resting, she rode a couple of weeks back to the start and did it all over again, because she knew that she wasted a lot of time trying to get healthy during that race. The third key for those that are finishers is they just changed their mindset. This whole masterclass is about a champion's mindset. And when we can just take one single shift of a keystroke on a keyboard and a shift in our mindset, the word impossible with just a little bit of a change in punctuation becomes I'm possible. Impossible becomes I'm possible. And as I watched her ride and set a record for riding from the top of Alaska to Valdez, Alaska, on the Alaskan highway that follows the oil line, the Alaskan line there, she went faster on a bike than a quart of oil that would go into that pipeline and roll down all the way to Valdez. She beat it by a day. And she was riding in stiff wind, in tough weather. And what I like about her, that's why I'd ask you to just Google something that she's done. Get on YouTube and just watch a 10-minute video of something that she has done. And you'll see that she does everything with a smile. And if she comes across construction and they say, and she's in a race and they're timing it, and they say, you got to wait here for an hour. She waits for an hour with a smile on her face. And she says there's certain things that you can control and certain things that you can't. But saying, I have the will to finish.